Hello, my friends and lovers of the 90s. We have a special guest with us here today. The underdog, the underappreciated, the Air Max 94. But before we get to that, let's look at the fact that there were other versions of the Air Max released in 94. With this one right here, this mid-top, sometimes being called the Air Max 2, or others call it the flagship Air Max 94, depending on who you talk to. And here is the Air Max 2 Lite. It was released in 1994 as well. You can grab these all day long. Nike's spitting these things out like hot bullets. But here is the other Air Max shoe released in 1994, the Air Burst. I had an amazing silver, gray, and blue colorway in this joint that I loved. I'm old, we all know that, and I lived through the original releases of these shoes. I had them, I owned them, I loved them, but I do find it strange that the year 1994 is missing from the Air Max Wikipedia page, and even on some people's Air Max history pages, the 94s are absent, or only one model is represented. Don't really understand that one. But these were worn, they were loved. I'd say for me and my friends' perspective, they were loved more than the 95s. I mean, we did own the 95s, but we kept wearing the 1s, the 3s, now called the 90s, the 93s, the BWs, and the 94 releases for the rest of the decade. History gets changed or forgotten, but that's how it was living through it. Now, if you haven't stepped into some of these old Air Max shoes, the midsole foam is a single density PU, and it's a little stiff, it's a little brick-like, and there's no feeling of sinking into the cushion. Instead, it's as if you're standing on a platform that makes you feel taller. I kind of like the feeling, but some people don't. As your feet heat up the foam and air unit, and this takes some time, but it does become noticeably more comfortable. This black and gray safari colorway has that suede and mesh upper with a hint of nubuck and what I think is a nice execution of the colors. It's hard to mess up a shoe with these colors, but we've all seen it done. The gusseted tongue is a puffy reflective silver neoprene with a rubber Air Max patch and fabric on the underside. The collar is nicely but not overly padded for a comfy ride, and the insole is a basic removable one. The full rubber outsole has a nice cutout under the airbag with that graphic hit. There are flex grooves, but it's still pretty stiff until you get it going, as I mentioned earlier. It's a sneaker that looks good from different angles, and I'm not mad about the toe down view. It's a nostalgic look from my brain, and I appreciate the shape the overlaid panels make. So please, everyone, show the shoe some love. Hope you guys enjoyed that episode. Till next time, later.